when the Michael Richards thing happened. Remember, he was the first sort of canceled guy.
Reasonably
bad.
so.
It was pretty bad. But I remember seeing it and going, oh, I know exactly what happened. Because when he went out to host the gala at the Just for Laughs, he was so nervous. He was never stand-up. He was like throwing up backstage. He was debilitatingly shy.
Mike Richards?
Michael Richards.
Yeah, I met him at Comedy Magic Club when he was doing push-ups, and that guy was the worst human being I've ever met.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's an awful human being.
Okay, so I don't know if he was an awful. He was probably just incredibly scared because at least at the Just for Laughs, he was in his room and you could hear him like throwing. And
He might have been scared.
He was on edge because he was not a stand-up.
Oh, he was a dick.
Oh well. Then
Anyway, sorry. Go on.
No, that's fine. Your experience was.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Well, okay. Why was he a dick there? Because I just saw my mom said he was debilitatingly.
Larry Miller was there, like Kevin Nealon, all these people at Comedy Magic Club, Tosh, like it's one of those clubs where there's always celebrities.
Yeah, Hermosa.
Right? So I'm running between the two rooms. You know how there's like the smaller room and the other, and I'm hosting both.
Okay.
So I run into the other room and they go, Michael Richards is on next. You're going to want to get him. And I was like, oh, awesome. Wow. So I go and he's doing push-ups.
Kramer, by the way, for people.
Yeah, Kramer. And I was like, hey, excuse me, you're on next. And he goes, and he looks up and he goes, don't you see that I'm busy? And I go, I do, but you're on next. And I just wanted to let you know that. And he stands up and he's like, what room am I on? And I was like, oh, you're over here. And he goes, yeah, what do you want? And I go, well, I'm the host. I just wanted to get your intro. And he's like, what do you think I want my intro to be? And I was like, Seinfeld? And he goes, so what? I'm on Wash Up? Is that what you're saying? And I was like, no, but
you did the Jeff Bridges lawyer movie?
Well, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm like trial and error. Like, what do you want me to say? And he's like, yeah, just say Seinfeld. They'll know who I am, whatever. And I go, look, I think we got off to the wrong foot. I apologize if I offended you. I'm a big fan. And I put my hand out to shake and I go, I'm Dave. And he goes, yeah, I don't do that. And he goes, and when you go up, he goes, when you go up on stage, don't do that either. He goes, you get off the stage, then I'll get on. Don't shake my hand. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
So walk over, and Larry Miller finishes, who's crushing.
Yeah.
And I love Larry Miller.
For people who don't know, Larry Miller, he was the bald guy who was in the original Dr. Doolittle's. You see him kind of pockmarks. He's very, very
the Nutty Professor as well.
Oh, I said Dr. Doolittle. Nutty Professor.
He's in both, but yeah.
Is he in both?
Yeah, he's like the dad in 10 Things I Hate About You. He's in everything.
Yeah.
And so I go up on stage and I'm just pissed. So I tell my like hardest hitting joke. The crowd loves it. And then I go, ladies and gentlemen, you know him as Kramer. Please welcome Michael Richards. And I put my hand out with the biggest shit-eating grin. So he has to come up and shake my hand. And he's just, so you can tell he's just pissed. And then he proceeds to do the worst 7 minutes of stand-up I've ever seen.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.